Totally forgot. Totally forgot. Hello, what's up? Hi, how are you, Ice Dragon? I'm just doing some burping. Oh, okay. Are you talking just about burping? Dude, Ice Dragon, I'm like ready to block you, man. Seriously, like you've come through and asked this like every single day. Like I'm for real, dude. Like I'm really ready to block your ass because it's annoying. Like, and every single time you come in and I say that, you say this, I tell you it's annoying, and you like keep going with it. Like, do you not get that? Like it's not. I don't understand how many times I have to have this conversation with you because it's been a lot. It's been a lot. It's definitely been a lot. Like you've literally come in for weeks, talking about burping. Like, dude, come on, get it together. Like, like, why do I have to tell people like this? It's stupid. Like, come on, humans don't shouldn't be need to be told all this. Like, it's just stupid, stupid. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's like stupid. Like seriously, you've come in like every single time I've gone live. You're like, oh, I've been burping a lot. Do you like to burp? Like it's fucking dumb, dude. Like seriously, I'm being real with you right now because I want you to understand like why I'm getting ready to block you because I'm getting ready to block you. Like I gotta block you. Like you're getting on my nerves too bad. Like seriously, like it's just getting weird at this point. How do I block you? Manage. Block. There we go. Block. He's blocked. Like kicked out successfully. Awesome. I'm like done dealing with this shit. I am. I'm done dealing with this shit. But I am like, I'm over it. I've had this guy that's been coming through my live streams, right? Literally for 2 weeks. And that's all he talks about is burping and like if I like to burp and like I it's just like, dude, come on, like kid, no, come on, come on. Why is it not working? Oh, there we go. Okay, all right, there we go. Awesome. Good morning to all. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. We are rocking right along. If you guys would be so wonderfully kind, I would love it if you guys have the screen for me, please, please. I would love it. I'm just saying, you don't even have to talk to me to set the screen. Okay, come on. Really not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got it. All right. There we go. All right, but yes, good morning, guys. What we are going to do is read the weird news. I'm like scared to death, right? Like, I'm not scared to death. I woke up this morning and my eye hurts. Like, hurts. And it's like, looking a little pink. So I'm kind of hoping it's not pink eye because I want to go to pool tonight. And my pool team is in first place on Wednesday nights. So I really want to go and shoot. I would like to do my best to keep us in that spot. You know what I mean? That would be great. Love that. But yeah. Like I said, if it doesn't get better, I'm not gonna be able to go. It's all swollen and shit. Like you know what I mean? Like it's definitely it's like all swollen. I'm like, "Rrr." Okay. But yes, good morning everybody. I hope everybody has a good day. I am gonna have the best day ever. I'm gonna have the best day ever. That's all there is to it. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Not that. Not that. There we go. Is it working? What's it doing? I don't know. I don't know if it's working. I don't think it's working. Let me see. Alexa, I like this song. All right, we're chilling. Okay, we're chilling. Good morning, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen. As I'm live on YouTube, your tattoos look like trash. Okay. I mean, it happens, right? Sometimes tattoos look like trash. It happens. I'm sorry that my tattoos bother you that bad. I'm so sorry. I will work on them for you. All right, so we do the weird news. Let me get my makeup together, man. I need to get my shit together today. I want to go shoot tonight. Like I said, I want to go shoot tonight. Look how pink my eye is, though. And, like, it's all swollen underneath of it. My eyelid's all swollen. Like, huh? What's going on, Master? No, they don't. I mean, I don't care. It's a troll. There's a ton of them. Oh my god! Like I was gonna say, YouTube is like the worst for the trolls. It's the worst for the trolls. The trolls, like they are wild on that. Like I've never seen a site that have more trolls than YouTube, and I think it's because there's a lot of kids. Like YouTube is very big with kids, and I'm like, I just don't even want to do it. But like I'm so over shit. Like I mean, I agree. Yeah, I'm like just so over shit. Like I don't even care. I'm 46 years old. Like guess what? Like there ain't shit you're gonna say to me that I've never heard before. There ain't shit that you're gonna say to me that's gonna bother me. There ain't shit that you're gonna say that's gonna make me lose an ounce of sleep. Like it ain't gonna happen. Like it's not gonna happen. That's all there is to it. Like I think maybe if I was younger, perhaps like it would bother me or something. But like I don't know, it just doesn't. I know some people get really like wound up by like the trolls, like, oh, and they go. I don't. I don't care. I actually feel really bad for trolls. Like that. It's I don't know. It's sad. Like that's what you're doing is like just going around the internet like being an asshole for no reason. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't know. So, all right, good morning, guys. Welcome through. We are on YouTube. We are also live on TikTok. Welcome through. Tap the screen for me. Like the live. I appreciate. Hello, it's Fock. We're just gonna call you Fock. Does that work? Call you Fock. You want me to call you something else? But so, what we do first thing in the morning, we normally come on here. We will get our shit together. We'll get caffeinated, and we'll read the weird news. And I like to read the weird news. So, this is my day. This is the start like of my I mean I've already been up and working and whatnot, but this is my I don't know how but like should I go shoot tonight? Does it look like pink eye? Does it? Because this one's okay. But this one's like red and puffy. I'll wait and see. I'll wait and see. Like, but it hurts. I'm like, I don't know if I got like. Let's be from or just here. Oh, okay. What's up, man? See, caffeine is our friend, guys. Welcome through. Tap the screen, like the live, all that good stuff. I never expect anything out on anybody, but screen taps and likes are so helpful. They're so helpful. They. What country am I from? From the U.S. Yeah. I'm from America. Let's see. Okay, I'm just getting my shit together. Hold on, let me see. I'm trying to get like my makeup out, and then we're just gonna start with the news. So let's see. I think I got okay. I think maybe I got everything. I don't know. We'll find out as we go along. Okay. So the weird news. Like I said, I do it in the morning. I do YouTube and TikTok. So if you hear me talking to somebody and they're not in your chat, I promise you it's just the other chat. I haven't totally lost my mind yet. Yet. Still early in the day. Jules, what are you doing, baby? Hello, good morning. So alright, let's see. Oh my god, so there were hundreds of moviegoers in Colombia that fled the theater during the showing of Spider-Man The Brand New Day, the new one, I guess that just came out, I don't know. Big thanks to a noxious smell. Okay. The New York Post reported on August 3rd witnesses at the screening in Cartagena. There you go. Yeah, I got that word right. Say Cartagena. said they were overwhelmed by the stench of flatulence, forcing them into the hallways outside this. That's ridiculous. I think somebody threw, like, you've seen those fart sprays, and people are like, oh, let me spray the fart spray and see how my husband reacts to it. I see people doing the dumbest shit. Like, I swear to God, I get it. It's the internet. People want to do stuff, like, but I'll see where, like, the wife, right? Like, there's one, I don't know who they are. It's just like as I'm randomly scrolling, right? And she took, like, Nutella, right? And she rubbed it all up her back, right? Like, all over her back and, like, on her jeans, right? And then she took the fart spray and she like sprayed, like, I mean, she sprayed a ton of it. You can spray one spray fart spray and it'll be done. Like, yeah, it'll be done. So she sprayed, like, a ton of fart spray in there. And he got in the car and he was like, what the fuck? She was like, we need to go home. We need to go home now. Oh my God, we need to go home now. I just shit myself. Da, da, da. And he was like, what the fuck? Like, but it was a joke. And I'm like, yeah, but now you still gotta go home because you got Nutella all up in your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's. So you can make a video on TikTok. Okay, that's cool. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, I'm just not a good content creator or something. I don't know. I just don't get it. Like, I'm like, it just seems like a lot of effort. And then, like I said, you're out. You gotta go, and you know you gotta go and you gotta fucking do all that shit. Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me at all. Are we low on charge? Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is. That's what it is. Is that what it is? Maybe that's what it is. No, I don't know. I don't know. It's not working. Why is it not working? Awesome. Play, bitch. Also play. Alright, so, but yeah, so anyway. Alright, going back to the weird news. Let's see. An Alaskan family cleaning out a deceased loved one's home called the authorities when they discovered human remains on the property. Stop. Stop. Oh my God. Stop. Stop it. Don't. No. Oh my God. Can you imagine that? If one of your... I'm even done with the story, but I'm just saying, can you imagine, like, you're, like, cleaning out, like, say your dad passed away, and you're cleaning out the house and you find remains, and you realize, like, holy shit, like, dad did this, like, holy shit, like, that's a lot, like, that's a lot. I'm putting on some primer, and then we put on some sunscreen, and then we put on all that good stuff. So, but the Juneau Empire reported on July 30th, Juneau police said that the body was a man who had been in his 70s now, was found in a deep freezer located in a locked outbuilding, and has been identified as a relative of the home's deceased owner, though no missing persons report was ever filed on. Police estimate that the body had been stashed for years and are still investigating the circumstances. That's great. Maybe he didn't do nothing. Well, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he didn't do nothing. Maybe he had. Nobody reported him. He was in his 70s. Maybe he passed away and he just said, well, like, listen, homie, like, just do whatever with me, like, and put him in the deep freezer. Because he was like, okay, now, listen, none of this still makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. None of it makes sense. I'm trying to make it make sense. But, he's got, like, a homie who's, sick, and he's, knows that he's not going to make it, and he doesn't have any family, and he's like, dude, when I pass, like, you're my only friend, like, can you, listen, I just can't justify, I'm trying so hard to justify this shit, but I just don't. Like, I would assume that he was the one that allowed them, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe he wasn't. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe it was just like, he was like, oh, the ground's frozen right now, so I can't bury him, and then just never got around to it. I mean, that doesn't make sense either. That doesn't make sense either. Why wouldn't you call somebody and be like, hey, why would you keep one unless you did it and you wanted. Okay, all right, I'm done. I'm done trying to, like, justify that. Like, I'm trying to give due benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying. I don't know if it's working. All right. Let's see. There was a man in Minnesota who's facing charges after placing about 43-inch spikes in his lawn to deter neighborhood children from riding their bikes through his front yard on their way to the nearby park. People get so mad over shit. Like, you'll see people, right? Like, if I got a problem, right? Like, say a kid is coming up and he's, fucking up, like, something, right? I'll go talk to the parents. Yo, can you get like, your kid keeps coming fucking my shit up. Like, you talk to the parents. Hey, can you get, this dude fucking put spikes in his front yard. So are the kids damaging it? Are they hurting it? Like, why? Like, are they permanently destroying it? Like, what are they doing that's so bad that because they're riding on your lawn? Like, there's always that one grumpy person. I'll tell you this much, I've lived in my house for a very, very long time. I love all my neighbors. I do. I love all my neighbors. My neighbors are fantastic. Like, all of them. I love them. Like, we were doing a haunted house for a bit, right? And it was great because, like, everybody would come out of the house and hang out. And we'd have all the kids over. And, like I said, it's changed a little bit. Like, this year I didn't do the haunted house I was going to. And I was like, I just didn't have enough people to do all that stuff. So I was like, okay. But, yeah, no, I don't know. But I personally, I love all my neighbors. I think they're great. They're good people. They've always been good to me. I have no reason to dislike them. But, like, that's a bit extreme, man. They're kids. They're kids. They're riding their bikes. They're going, like, shut up. That's what I'm saying. Like, some people got too much time on their hands. So they got to worry about shit like, these kids are going through my lawn. Who gives a fuck? Like, yeah, I'm saying, like, who cares? Like, nobody cares. Like, that's it. Nobody cares. You know? These beloved kids got on my lawn. Like, that's so ridiculous. Okay, but so let's see. Let's see the rest of it. Reported on July 31st, a neighbor called police after witnessing Stefan yell at her children. And when police arrived, they discovered his homemade spike strips. They charged him with gross misdemeanor count of setting a spring pitfall or snare. He could face up to 180 days in jail or $1,000 fine. Good. I mean, like, what if one of those kids went to go, like, ride over it, right? They're just taking a shortcut. Like, it ain't that serious, dude. It is not that serious. Like, it is not that serious. Right? Like, it's not. It's not that serious. They're just being kids. Like, I wouldn't care. I can remember when I was little, like, and or not little, when I was younger, and I really like this family. I've always gotten along with my neighbors pretty well. Why can I not find a cap for this now? Damn it. What did I do with it? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Cool. Found it. But, like, I had one time, because they would let, like, there was a family across the street that would let their kids, like, they would play outside all day. That's a normal thing for families to do, right? Well, their daughter, one of their daughters was, like, maybe 2, right? And she was out there running around, hanging out, which, is different. Like, they were, like, I mean, it's not my business. Like, whether their 2-year-old is running around with it, it's not my business. I'm just saying isn't the business. But the one day I seen the one kid came, like, the 2-year-old was walking around and she had a dirty diaper on, and it was literally, like, I mean, it was full, and it was, like, falling off of her, right? So what did I do? I took her to her. I said, hey, you need to change her? Be careful, like, people come speeding down the road, like, you don't want anything bad to happen to her, like that. And that was it. Like, that was it. Never happened again. Never seen it happen again. Never, like, if I ever had a problem, I will tell you this much. In all my years, right, I've moved. I hate moving. I don't think I'll ever move again. I absolutely despise moving. Like it's like the dumbest shit ever. I hate moving. But so like I said, I've gotten along with all my neighbors, right? Every single neighbor I've ever lived next to, gotten along with. Never had a problem with. Never nothing. Even the ones that now, I love the ones that I have now. I absolutely adore them. Everybody's fantastic. I have new neighbors now. They were fantastic. Like it's just worked out well. So but I had a rental that I lived in while I was waiting to go to settlement for my house, right? And it was a nice house. Like it was a nice house. It had like a playground out, or it had a swing set out back for like kids to go play on, and it was like it was that like it was like I said, it was probably like 4 months I think we lived there, just because we needed a place to go until the house was ready, and until everything was finished with it. And I ended up, like I said, I get along with everybody. Like generally, I get along with everybody. Like I like everybody. I don't know. Unless you give me like a reason to dislike you, I will like you. It's just how I don't know. It's how I am. Like I'm sorry. It's how I am. Is this a dude? I mean, I'm an innie, but who knows? Maybe I grew something overnight. Some comments in this live were protected. I don't know who said what. It was probably the troll, but I think whatever he said after that got flagged. Aries, good morning, honey. How are you? But so, hi, baby, good morning. And but like, so I had like this woman, right? And it wasn't me. I just got it. No, 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 it was somebody else. But so I had this one neighbor, right? And I said, I had just moved in. I had just moved in. We were only going to be in this. We were only expecting to be in for like a month, right? Oh, you work at 3? Okay, gotcha. I was gonna say, I like, dude, does my eye look like I have pink eye? Like, Aries, does my eye look like I have pink eye? Like, for real. Be real with me. Because I'm debating on whether I should go shoot pool tonight or not. I don't want to give it to, like, everybody else. Like, it looks a little, it's a little puffy and it kind of hurts. And I'm like, and he looks, but this, I'm asking, like, for real, like, does my eye look like it's got, like, pink eye? Like, see how puffy it is underneath of it and over top? I don't know. Okay, well, we're going to put makeup on. We're going to see if it, like, how, I feel. Looks a bit red. Yeah, it's like, and it hurts. So I'm like, okay, let me get my makeup on, see how I feel. They put it out the group text this morning, like, hey, who's coming out tonight, And, but so I haven't answered yet. Get checked out. I mean, if it's pink eye, it's pink eye. It'll go away in a couple of days. Not that big, it's not that deep. But so I had this neighbor, right? I've never not gotten along with a neighbor. I've always gotten along with all my neighbors. So I moved into this rental. I was only planning on being there for a month. That's what we were expecting, was a month. Ended up being 4 months. So we stayed in this rental. You smooch from, but so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just but so this woman came through next door, right? And she knocked on the door. I literally was there unpacking stuff that I needed for the kitchen. Like, that's how close it was to us moving in. Like, I was literally unpacking kitchen shit, right? She comes to the door. Boop, boop, boop. I'm like, hey, what's up? She goes, that trash can needs to be moved. And I'm like, what trash can? I didn't even know what she was talking about. Like, I'm like, they had done some construction on the house before, right? And they had put in the trash can. It was constructed. I said, what? It's not, we can't, what? Like, what do you mean? And she goes, you need to move that trash can because it's causing flies in front of my house. What? Like, what? What? Okay. Like, like, okay, I haven't even, like, lived here yet. I don't know who like, I don't even know what's in the trash can. I didn't even have trash service set up yet, because, like I said, I literally just moved in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just moved down. Hold on, let me see if I can get this working right. I need like a charger. I gotta get up other charger. Oh, sorry. No, that's not gonna reach. Damn it. Okay. Is this gonna reach? This might reach. It doesn't appear to. There. Okay. Cool. We got it working. All right. Cool. But so I'm like, dude, I get it out when I have trash service set up, but I haven't even said like I literally it was like my first day there, right? And I'm like, okay, and then I'm like, well, it'll get picked up with the trash is picked up. Like it was just weird, and I'm like, okay, and that's what I told her. I said, well, when we set up a trash service, it'll get picked up, and she's like, okay, and then she comes back up, like it got picked up, right? And she comes back over and she's like, you need to move that trash can. And I'm like, why? Like, it was in the backyard. Like, it was a shared driveway, right? And on the back of the driveway, she had her trash can. There was our trash can. You know what I mean? Keep in mind, too, this woman also had a clothing line in the back of her house, right? And had wet mats that had mildewed and were hanging all over it, right? So I'm like, she's like, yeah, your trash is causing flies at my house, and I'm like, what? I don't know what it is you expect me to do. Like, why would my trash can that's right next to yours, why would mine specifically cause you? So I started getting pissed off because this lady, she started like, I mean, just dumb shit. She'd come over, hey, you need to, tell your friends not to park in front of my house. They would stop over and see me. They're there for 2 hours. They leave. You're not having anybody come over anyway, so what the fuck does it matter if they park in front of your house? Like, it was just dumb shit. Like, it was like every little thing she could find a bitch about, she did. So finally, you know what we did? I know what we did. This was awesome. So we actually, because she did this, right? I started getting mad about it. I don't even know this bitch, right? I talked to the landlord, the guy that I rented it from, and he's like, yeah, she's like ridiculous. He's like, I've had so many issues with like other renters there, and I'm living there myself, and she's just out there, just like ignore her because she's like out there, right? So I'm like doing dishes one day, whatever. And we literally still have boxes. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Michael, for the like. I appreciate it. I like it when people like my life. I like it when, oh, what happened to my leg? You know, having my leg. What happened to my, get her face. Well, and she was like an older woman too. What is this? I have like, okay, it's a scab. But and so I'm like, okay, right. I'm like standing there doing the dishes, and I can see in the backyard, right? I see this bitch come in the backyard, take our trash can, and move it over to the other side of the backyard. So I went back on the back deck, and I said, yo, what are you doing? And she said, I'm tired of, thank you, Kurt, honey. I appreciate the likes. It helps me draw more people in, and that's appreciated. And it's free to do. It's totally free to do. Support your streamer by tapping the screen. Totally free to do. But so I'm like, bitch, so I go outside. I'm trying to be nice to this lady. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm moving this because I'm tired of the flies. I said, you have no right to come on somebody else's. Now it's just a principle thing for me. I don't give a fuck where your trash can is. I'll be real. I don't care. It was a principle thing at that point. And so I was like, listen, like, so I ended up, I was like, you're not allowed to come in people's property. Like, you're just not. You're not allowed to come to people's property. Like, that's it. You can't go on people's property. How the fuck do I turn that off? The fuck? I don't even know how I turn that shit on. The fuck? Okay, well, you guys might have to live with it like that. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't even, like, interlake my photo. Yeah, I was gonna say it was cute. But so I'm like, I'm like, dude, you just can't come on somebody else's property and move their shit. Like, the other neighbors we got along with, fine, right? They were cool. They were cool people. And even they were like, well, she's just weird. Like she just has like issues, right? We actually took a chain and chained it to the tree that was right behind it where it was moved back so she couldn't move it. And she bitched and she bitched and she bitched. And when I tell you, it was like a daily thing, right? A daily thing that she would come over and just bitch about something. And it was just something. It wasn't like she'd be like, "Your car's parked too close to my house and you need to move it." What's like another one that she said? You your kids are outside too much. It was just stupid shit, right? So yeah, she's lonely and miserable. But so my son was outside the one day, right? And he's playing on the swing set, right? I'm in the house once again, probably doing dishes. I don't know, I was cleaning, doing something. I was working. I was booking shows at the time, all that. So I was probably working. He's on the swing set, and there's like I said, there's a backwood deck, right? And he comes in and he goes, "Mom, the old lady wants to talk to you." And I said, "Huh? The old lady? What do you mean?" He goes, "Yeah, I don't know, that grandma lady." Because he's like, at that point, he was probably like, God, maybe like 5, you know what I mean? Like, he was like little, right? And I go outside, and this bitch is standing in the backyard and told my son to come and get me so she could talk to me. And I said, "Why are you on our property again? Why are you even talking to my kid? Like, what are you doing?" And she's like, "Well, you just need to move this, blah 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 blah." And I'm like, "Dude, you need to leave us alone. Like, seriously, leave us the fuck alone. Like, we're over this shit. Like, leave us the fuck alone." So we ended up we put up with her for about 4 months, right? And we ended up moving. Well, guess what happened after that? We went back. We went back, and we took a fish and threw it underneath her porch. So that way the so that way she can get more flies. And when she wouldn't know where they were coming from. Oh, I was about that. I was like, thank you for sending the likes. I appreciate it. But yeah, I was about that. I was about that life. Isn't that awful? So this woman is now like, I'm sure at this point she's probably like, not. I just happy what's going on. I'm sure she's probably like not in this world anymore because, like I said, she was older. But it was funny. The thought, like, I never interacted with her ever again. It's not like, like I went to go see, like, so how the flies doing? You know what I mean? It was something we did. It was just something we did. This is our way of getting even with her. Like, because she was such a bitch. I've never had an issue with any of my neighbors. Ever. Like I said, I've lived in my house now for close to 15 years. I have never, ever. As a matter of fact, I was gonna say this is how much like my neighbors like me, right? This made me feel real good because the house next to me just got sold, and let me tell you, what he bought it for, I'm thankful because he just raised my property value like a motherfucker. My property value has gone up 4 times since I bought my house. Like, I keep debating on like selling it and moving to like, but I'm not. I don't feel like moving again. I'm like not about the moving shit. Like, I hate moving, but I do. I have debated it because, like I said, it's gone up. And if I go somewhere cheaper, then I could, that could essentially live off of. It's a thought. It's a thought. It's not. I don't think it's something I'm actually going to do. It was just a thought. I think makeup today's mask woman true natural beauty degrade. No, I think makeup is a way for women to express themselves. It's a form of creativity. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with people being natural. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of women that are natural. There's a lot of days there's a lot of days I don't wear makeup. But it's a way to be creative. It's kind of like wonderful, awesome. Made for clowns and actors? No, I don't think so. I mean, you have your opinion in cybersecurity. You can like you can not like it when women don't wear makeup. Like that's fine. A lot of women wear makeup. There are some that wear some a little bit, some a lot, some all in between. But it's that's what it is. And if it's something that makes somebody feel better about themselves and makes them feel a little bit more put together, I mean that's also something that can cure depression. You know what I mean? Like when you feel good about yourself, you're not depressed. When you feel, you know what I'm saying? When you feel bad about yourself and you're just like, ugh, like it's just a way. It's a different way for expression. There's a lot of people that like to play with makeup and like do different styles and it's not. It's an art form. Like it's not trying to cover. It's an art form, honestly. Like for a lot of people, like a lot of people do some really really like intricate designs. And my new credit card is shipped. Yeah, I'm gonna use it to build my credit score. There you go. I was gonna say, would you get one of those prepaid ones? You build that credit score. I'm all about a credit score. Thank you, Fairy. I appreciate you. Why can't I get this open? Am I having issues? Like what the why? Come open. Mm. Lou, Lou, come here. Pretty. Oh, thank you, Fairy. I appreciate you. Oh, very awesome. Can you open this?
Okay.
I can't get it open. The top opens. Like I got the bottom open, but I can't get the top. Oh, maybe twist it. Oh, you got it. Ah, good job, man. Yes. Yes. He got open. How's he? He's good. He's hanging in there. You know what I mean? He's just working a lot, like that type of shit. Doesn't really have a lot in it. But I have more than that. Okay. It doesn't really have a lot of it. Oh, no fit. I'm not pitching about. But so, yes, that's what we did though. I'm not gonna lie. It's straight up what we did with the put the put the fish under her. Yeah. We did it. We did it. Yep. It was fun. And then but like we never like checked on it, like see like how it was doing after that. It wasn't like I'm not throwing that one away. It's got like barely anything in it. But yeah. So back to the weird news. Back to the weird news. Yeah, that was just my little tickle for today. I like to share that with y'all. Share that with y'all. Joe's actually, I was gonna say, he's on my Thursday night team. So, and it's funny because Joe's ex fiance's dad is also on the team with me and Joe. Yeah. So it's funny because it's like it's a bunch. I'm literally the only girl on the team. I'm literally the only girl on the team. On my Wednesday nights, I'm literally no. There's two other ones. But there's not a lot of. Hey, what's going on, beautiful? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Okay, so let's see. Okay, we did the Spider-Man one. We did. Um. Okay. Customers in Hollywood, Florida. Is there a Hollywood in Florida? I never knew that. Okay, we'll just say it's a place. We'll just say it's a place. Okay, um, they're they are free to abide by an unusual dress code at the Classe Soiree Steakhouse. Clothing is optional. UPI reported on August 4th, the first Monday of the month, the steakhouse offers new dining experience from 7 p.m. to midnight. Diners must be over 18 years old to participate and are expected to follow additional guidelines such as no touching without consent. Upon arrival, they are given a robe, a towel, and a seat cover. Chef and owner says his staff members will remain clothed during the event. They've been well trained to be respectful of hungry nudists. Tickets start at 150 for women and 250 for men and 300 for a couple. That's interesting. There's a steakhouse that's offering nude night. I would feel so weird, like at a steakhouse. Like, listen. I'll be real. I've been doing like a lot of lifestyle clubs in my lifetime, and I have, in fact, like gone, but it's not a thing. Now, when people come to being a nudist, like living the life, that's where I kind of think it's a little weird. Like, I'll be real, honestly. Like, I couldn't, like, they'll have like their family, their a family of nudists, and like, I couldn't do that. I couldn't be like around like kids and eat like I would no, I couldn't do that. Being at a lifestyle club is a totally different thing, right? So I said there are hot tubs. I like hot tubs. Who doesn't like getting in a hot tub at a party, right? Right? Who doesn't like getting in a hot tub at a party? Everybody likes, yeah, shit. The one club's got a 24-person hot tub. Like, I never even seen that shit. I didn't even know it was possible. But they do. They got it. Damn right I'm going to get in that shit. You know what I mean? But when a lot of people get in it, it's not like they bring swimsuits. So I've gotten in the hot tub. That's what I'm saying. Gotten in the hot tub. hmm I've walked around there with, you know, nothing. Like I've done it. Like I'm not gonna front. It's happened, but it's not like weird when you do it there. That's the thing, is like when it happens there, people don't even, like, they don't even notice. Like, they're not like, oh, yeah. Like, they don't even notice. Like, they don't talk about it. They don't, like, they don't make you feel weird about it. They don't, like, it's literally like they just don't even notice. They'll just stand there and talk to you like, hey, what's up, da, da, da. You know what I mean? I like the fact that the lifestyle clubs, everybody's very friendly. Like, of course, they're very friendly. But, like, you know, I don't know. I have gone without. Sue me. Fuck it. Life is short. Life is short. I really don't like mind, you know. The golf jokes are awesome. Keep them. What golf jokes? Oh, the goth jokes. Yeah, you know what? I'm running out of goth jokes. I'm like gonna just have to do regular jokes. I keep looking up the goth jokes, like trying to find different ones, right? And I can't find shit. I think I've successfully used all the goth jokes that there is. So I might have to just do. Did you see? I was just say, Dodge. I just posted this on Instagram, right? This blows my fucking mind. I posted one video, right? The me laughing at dogs. It was just I posted probably the same day I think I posted my goth joke one, right? It has over 500,000 views. And it's just me laughing at dogs. Has over 500,000 views. I got people cursing me out in other languages. I got people cursing me out in fucking Iran because they think that I'm allowing abuse of a dog. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, see translation. And I'm like, they're like, this dog is over, you know, stimulated because I'm like, no, they're actually being taken care of. Like, you have to groom your dog. Like, you cannot, they have to. They have to trim their nails. They have to bathe them. They have to, I bathe my, oh, that was a lot. I bathe my dog once a week. I know a lot of people only bathe their dogs like once a month. This motherfucker gets it once a week, and he's great with it. He's great with it. He is, you know what I mean? But they have to go the groomer. They have to have they have an undercoat that needs to come out, and they have to be hair dried because if they leave them not if the dog is wet, they can mildew if they have really long hair. So it's like, I'm like, they're saying this dude was like, you're laughing at the abuse of an animal, da, da, da. And he said it in like a different language and shit, and I was like, oh, okay, like okay, like what? Has over 500,000 views. It is going crazy on Instagram. Every time I go on Instagram, I'm literally getting like I'm going up like 1,000 followers a day. Like I'm like looking at all the follows and I'm like, what the fuck? Like it's just random. Like it was just a random video that, but I'm like, I don't know that I've ever posted something that got over 500,000 hits. Like that's fine. Like I said, I got people cursing me out in different languages, and I'm like, I don't do it. Like what? Like I was just watching dog videos. Like I wasn't even like, I wouldn't even. I think it's up to like 545,000, something like that. Like if you go look at it, it's got like a lot of views. I've been posting about it too because I'm like, what the fuck? This video just keeps going of me laughing at the dogs. I got people in different languages talking about the way I laugh. I can't help the way I laugh. Like, if you don't like it, you gotta listen to it. Like, I've heard my laugh before on fucking the camera and all that. You know, I understand it's annoying. But it's not something I can help. It's what it is. It's what it is. It's there. I don't know what to tell you about it. It's there, you know. So, good morning, guys. Welcome through. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. I'm having a great day. We are going to have a spectacular day today. I ended up yesterday. I said I went down to John Hopkins, and I had my appointment with my surgeon. So we did my pre surgery. You know, they're supposed to be calling me to set up the surgery time, and they're gonna take, because I have like I have about an 8-inch scar like right here on my neck. I really don't care. Like I'll wear my hair up. I really don't care. Like I really don't care. I would rather have a scar than have cancer. You know. Oh yeah, it's like right here. It ends like right here. This goes like here. So it's about an 8-inch scar. And so what they're gonna do is they're technically gonna remove the scar, and they're gonna, like, I met with the plastic surgeon yesterday too, and I was like, dude, take it, like, look at me. Like that's what I told him. I said, look at me. I said, I want you to take as much out of my chin as you possibly can. And he was laughing at me. I'm like, you're laughing. I'm serious. Like, I've had a double chin my whole life. Like, I want to be snatched. Like, that's what I kept telling him yesterday. I was like, are we going to snatch it? We're going to snatch it, right? We're going to have it, right? Right? And he was like, I'll do my best. So there's not going to be a scar anymore, and they're going to take like more skin off of it just to biopsy it and all that stuff. So I said, my cancer journey's been interesting. It's been interesting, to say the least. You know what I mean? Like, but we're working our way through it. You know, we're working our way through it, like one day at a time. So that's it. You know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like I'm pretty tough. Like I'm pretty tough, and I've been through a lot in my life, and like this is not gonna like slow me down. Like this is not gonna stop me. That's it. It's not. It's not, because I'm not that type of person. It's not gonna stop me. Like I will 100% like kick it. I'm 100% gonna kick cancer's ass. I can tell you that right now. Like this is not the end of my story. Like this is not how like I am going out in this world. Like this is not it. Of all things that I ever thought could happen to me, I swear to God, I've had the best skin my whole life. Like I've never had like pimples. I've never had like acne, like nothing. Like I've had maybe 14 pimples my whole life. I sleep in my makeup every night. Like I'm horrible with my skin. And the last thing I ever thought that I would have gotten was skin cancer. I don't even go tanning. That's the thing, is I don't even go tanning. I could see if I go tanning. I don't even go tanning. Like seriously, I don't. I don't even go tanning. Like what the fuck? Like the last thing I would expect to happen would be skin cancer. But it is what it is. So we are in our battle with it, but we're gonna win. That's all there's to it. We're gonna win. So All right. Let's see. Next one. Okay, that's okay. That's kind of it's a weird one. Okay, let's do this eye real quick. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. My eye is so pink, man. I'm like, I really don't want to give pink eye to everybody else. I'm like, oh, I really like. I don't know. I don't know if I should go out tonight. Like, I literally, I don't know. Maybe it's just irritated. Like, maybe it's just irritated. Maybe it's not like, hey, Joe, I see you. I see you sneaking. Maybe it's just irritated. I don't know. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. So there was a 26-year-old Welsh man who's been arrested for dressing in a black hooded outfit to mimic the appearance of the Grim Reaper, climbing to the roof of a local hospital and staring into hospital rooms. The Independent reporter reported on August 5th local resident has been charged with causing a nuisance and disturbance without reasonable excuse after a June incident. That is so fucked up. That is like literally like that's fucked up. Like that ain't just fucked up. That's fucked up. Thank you, Michael, honey. I appreciate the like, but like that's fucked up. He literally went like if he's just on the street though. See, my first thought was he was just on the street doing it, right? Nah, he went to the hospital dressed like the Grim Reaper. That's fucked up. Like that is so like that's fucked up. And they don't know why he did it. He probably recorded it to put it on fucking TikTok. Like that's why everybody does anything anymore. I keep seeing the guys. I've actually seen these guys in person. There is this group, right? And they're on TikTok. They are against hello, Eric. Good morning, honey. There is this group on TikTok, right? And I see them. I've actually seen these people in person, right? I was going home from the store the one day, right? When I was working at the store, I was on my way home, and I'm at like a stoplight, right? It's a big intersection, and oh, I forgot to contour my nose. What am I thinking? But so it ended up that like they had. Thank you, Air, honey. Yeah, I need all the screen tabs I can get this morning. Like it's been so yucky for me lately on here. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like, what the fuck? Like even my LED shot I got like 80 people. I was like, the fuck? Like they're really like not pushing me out anymore. Like I've officially pissed them off. I think this account is like on its last leg. You know what I mean? Welcome back, Dodge. It's like they're like debating like should we keep her? Should we not? Like that sort of shit. And so I seen these guys, right, and it was like the craziest thing I'd ever seen. Like I had to like take a picture of them, right? These guys wear all white, right? And this is strip. You can find they're on YouTube. I don't or they're on TikTok. I don't know what the name of the group is, but these guys are against circumcision. So they will dress in all white outfits and they have a red stain over that area and they carry signs and shit that they're like, it's, like they're really against it. And I get it. Like, I get it, but you're pissed that you don't have your. I get it. You didn't have a choice in the option. Like, it's one thing if you get older and you're like, well, I don't think I really need it. But, like, it is something that is very odd. Me personally, has the first question always there, of course. But, my personal opinion, I'm against circumcision. I don't think, I'm against it. I wasn't always against it. Like when I was younger, there's only some. Do you have a wig? Yes, I do. Yeah, I normally wear them. Yeah, I said that's your hair. Some of it is. Some of it is. But mostly it's like not. That's why you'll see it change a lot, Like I gave up on my normal hair because like I kept dyeing it and shit, and it just fucking like, cause I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna do purple hair, right? And I'd be like 3 weeks later, I'd be like, this is boring. Like, I'm gonna do blue, and I just fucked it up so bad. And I got to the point where I was just like, I was doing extensions, and that was a pain in the ass too. Like, so I was just like, you know what, fuck it. This is so much easier, and wear it for X amount of time, get a new one, bum bum bum. So I said the last one that I had. I don't know if we've seen the last one that I had. The last one I had was literally down to here. I couldn't handle that. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't handle that. Yeah, I'm like really open about it. Like I don't, like I said, I'm going through cancer treatment, but that's not why I do it. I just do it because like my hair is very very thin, and it's not like I just changed it too much. Like that's the thing is I changed it the color of it too much, and it just yeah, my normal hair needs a break. Like my normal hair's in there. It just needs a break for a bit, you know what I mean? But so these guys, right, they ended up it looks very natural on you, does it? I always feel like it doesn't. Like you know what I'm saying? I always feel like it doesn't. But like I said, there's a lot of girls on here that it's not like there's a lot of women that wear them. Like believe that. Like there are a lot of women, especially online, that do it. Like you, especially like you see some of the big like ones on. So it did air, but we're like they I told you they took like I have like a big thing right here, right? Like big scar. And the mole came back positive for cancer. And so now I had, like, it's a whole thing. I've been going down to John Hopkins for my treatments. Um, they are getting ready to do a biopsy, and they're getting ready to go in and kind of like make my scar like look a little better. And then they had a test that they did is a PET scan, right? I know it's stupid. And so I had one done in my local hospital like 4 months ago or something like that, and they were supposed to send over the results to John Hopkins. Well, they only sent like half of it. So John Hopkins, I ended up having to go down there and have the test done again because my hospital's fucking stupid. Like my hospital's like one of the worst hospitals like on the East Coast. Like seriously, like the one in my area is like bad. And they like lose everything and like nobody like knows what the fuck they're doing. It's a mess. It's a mess. Like state oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's awful, dude. Cancer is so scary. Doing it, oh my god, it's so scary. Like just hearing the word like cancer, it's just scary. Oh my god. Well, I keep fighting, man. Like it's the best. It's the best. You know what I mean? Like that you can do is just keep going. Like I mean, it's something that more people recover from it than don't recover from it. So that's what I keep in mind. Like so, we're hoping. Like I said, they're going in and they're doing a biopsy on my lymph nodes because they know that it didn't spread this way, right? They didn't. It wasn't on there long enough to spread this way, so that's good. They're worried now. The mask was so. Oh my god, was it? Oh my god, dude, air. That's awful, man. That is crazy. Man, he's been through a lot. Sounds like you've been through a lot too. That's like, because I said, it's a lot to deal with. Like, it's a lot to deal with. And it's doctor's appointments and running back and forth and then going and doing this test and then going and doing that test and then da da. And it's a lot. And it's scary. I'll be real, like, I'm pretty tough. But, like, I'm fucking scared. I'm more scared than I've ever been a day in my life. Like, I'll be real with that. You know what I mean? I'm absolutely petrified. Like, I keep it together as best as I can, you know what I mean? But I'm absolutely petrified. You know what I mean? Like, but I feel like anybody would be. You know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I had lung cancer and they removed about, oh my God. Did you feel different afterwards? Like, were you able to, like, I mean, like, I'm sure, like, was it, like, like, did you like notice like a difference like with your breathing? Like I know sometimes they can take stuff out and you like don't notice it. Like you know what I mean? But so they're just worried. They want to make sure it didn't spread to my lymph nodes because once it goes to a lymph node, it moves its way to other lymph nodes and then it causes a big problem. So they're going to do either a removal. They're going in to look at my my lymph node, and they're either going to do a removal of it to be safe, or they're going to just biopsy it. So we're gonna wait and see what happens. Like, so they're probably just gonna biopsy it, and then if it comes back that it has cancer in it, then they're probably just gonna go back in and remove it, and then we do all the chemo and radiation, all that stupid shit. But I'm like not even. I don't even want to think about that yet. You know what I mean? Like, my brain can't even deal with that yet. If the biopsy, when it started maybe like 4 months ago, like I had a mole on my neck, right? It's been there for years. I have freckles, I have moles, you know what I mean? It was like right here, right? Like somewhere like right here. And it was you're going to need. No, it depends on how the biopsy comes back. It depends on how the biopsy comes back. So if the biopsy comes back negative, all right, then I have to go to it's like immunotherapy treatments, whatever. Either way, I have to do like extra treatments. It's just fucking stupid. You know what I mean? So they compared but what's good is they compared my scan, the part of the scan that they got from my local hospital, and they compared it to the scan that they did, and they said they hadn't seen any growth in those 3 months, which is that's good. Like I said, I'll take any good news I can get. So yeah, we went to go meet with the doctor yesterday about what like we're gonna do next. So that's kind of like yeah, like it's like I said, I'll take anything I can get at this point. Or like I just seriously, I'll take anything I can get. That's a lot, dude. Eric, you've been through a lot, man. That's a lot. Like it's a lot to deal with. Like you're like tough as shit, man. Like seriously, and it's like I gotta like laugh my way through because like what can I do about it? Like you know what I'm saying? Like I can't like so I don't know what's gonna happen next. Pretty much that's what we're waiting to, and the waiting is the worst part. Hate it. That's not an eighth of it. What do you mean? Oh, you mean stuff that you've been through? I bet. Oh my gosh! Like I bet. Like that's I said I lost my mom to cancer. So hearing the word, like the doctor came in because like I said all of a sudden I could feel I could feel it. Like I said I couldn't really see it, and it was always big. It was always big. It's been there since I was younger. Like it never really bothered me. I never really. And then AJ, good morning, honey. And then like I started looking at it. I'm like, it's getting bigger, and it started getting darker. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I am so sorry, Kara. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is horrible. I am so sorry that happened. Oh my god. Dude, you deserve like good stuff to happen to you because like, oh my god, that's like devastating. I said my son's 21. I was brought back. Yeah, I was gonna say I had heart surgery when I was younger, and apparently I flatlined. I don't, I don't remember seeing anything afterwards. Like I was can't surgery, you know what I mean? Yeah, when I was like, because of the stroke, broken heart surgery. God, man, I'm telling you, that's like, that's a lot. My son's 21. Like that's dude, that's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. You know what I mean? Like, and then you have some people out here that are so like spoiled. Like, there's some people out here that have been through so much, and they still get shit. And then there are people out here that have been through literally, yeah, they're entitled. That's the thing is they're entitled like that. Oh, well, I wanted to go on vacation, and my mom said no, and blah blah blah. And, oh, your poor fucking life. I have to verify myself. I've been on for an hour. Like your poor fucking life. Oh no, your mommy won't let you go on vacation. I'm sorry if I don't feel a lot of fucking sympathy for you. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I actually, and you know what the worst part is? I'll be real, Air. The worst part is the trolls. I've spoken openly about my cancer, right? Like, I've talked about it. This is something I'm dealing with. I've spoken about it on my live. I've talked about it. I've had trolls come in on my YouTube because I said there's a lot of trolls on YouTube. And I had one come in the one day and he said, why don't you just hurry up and pass away? And I'm like, what kind of human are you? You know what I mean? And then I had another troll tell me, well, if they could take part of your neck away, why didn't they fix your face? And I'm like it takes such a weird ass person to go. Yeah, it takes such a weird, and I said, I'm weird. I feel sympathy for trolls. Like, what is going on in your life? That's the kind of shit you got to put out in the world. Like, what kind of horrible, what kind of miserable shit are you? Like, to have, like, you're miserable. Like, that's all the trolls are, is they're miserable. And it's like, but who would even think to, like, say that shit to somebody? You know what I mean? Eric, good morning, honey. Hello. We didn't treat people, like, yeah, I would never say shit like that to anybody. I never, 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 never say shit like that. So I said I went to go meet the surgeon. Yeah, well, not meet the surgeon. Like, we had our pre operative. Listen, guys, I've been really listening to Death by Romy a lot lately, so I apologize in advance for how many times you guys probably heard it in the background. Like, I was on last night doing my fans and shit to it. Like, listen. But so they're going to hopefully just a biopsy, and they're gonna test it and make sure like it didn't go to my lymph nodes. So if it tests positive and it went to my lymph nodes, which I'm really hoping it didn't, then I have to go through the chemo and radiation and all that shit, and that's like a whole different road. We're just taking it one step at a time. Hubs went wet. Oh my gosh, like dude, that's like, cancer's scary, man. It's fucking scary. Like, I'm tough, but it's fucking scary. You know. So, and then but if it's negative, then I have to do, it's like a form of like did he what? But yeah, I have short term memories. If I say something I forget, Eric knows this. I'm like, I what? Go with. Did did he go with you? What do you mean? Listen to Jane Wedding, Rush Hour Time. Oh, I've been listening to Death by Romy so much. Like, I just love them. I checked out their tour dates. They literally have no tour. They have no tour dates in the U.S. I would go see them live so quick. Like, they are my jam lately. But so yeah, and then if it comes back negative, then I have to do. Oh, to your point. Well, I was gonna say I had Joko with me. You know what I mean? You know, I support myself. I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. And but then if it comes back negative, I still have to go and do like the immunity treatments and all that stuff, and that's like a whole different road. So it's just one step at a time. One step at a time. I feel like, and I'll be real, I feel like cancer has made my pool game better because I'm fucking pissed off. I'll be real. I'm fucking pissed off at this shit. Like, I'm pissed off. So I feel like I've been shooting better because I'm fucking pissed off. Like, I'm pissed off. Like I said, I lost my mom to cancer. I have four older sisters that I believe three of them have had breast cancer. My mom passed away from breast cancer. She had it when I was real young. She had like that one. She had one of them removed. This is like, okay. So this is a really stupid story. I'm getting into all this shit. Like, how much of, yeah, skin, like, as soon as doctor came in, he was like, Do you know what melanoma is? I was like, fuck, man. Fuck. Last thing, so I said, I go and get a mammogram every year, like literally, routinely. I'm up on that shit. You know what I mean? Because I said my mom had it when I was very young, and she beat it when I was very young, and then when I was 28, she passed away. Are you sure you're not doing the opposite? It's relaxing. You're not thinking about. Well, I mean, I think that's honestly, Eric. I think that's it. I think when I'm around a pool table, I'm not thinking about it. I think I'm just thinking about that. You know what I mean? Like I think I'm just thinking about that, and I'm mad. I'm pissed off. You know what I mean? I'm pissed off that I even have to fucking deal with this shit. Like I'm pissed off. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm mad. But so when I was little, I know this is like the stupidest story ever, right? But like I'm gonna share this shit because why not? It's the morning. So I said when I was young, yeah, I'm taking my frustration out on balls, right? Like that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like I'm shooting better because of it. But so when I was little, I said my mom had breast cancer, and she had what do they call it, mastectomy? She had one removed, right? And she had a fake one. She was very self conscious of it. But he is so stupid, right? So stupid. I was a kid. I said I was the change of life baby. My parents had me with all my sisters. My oldest sister was 23 when I was born. But instead of yeah, yeah, and it makes me not. You're right. Honestly, Eric, you're right. It makes me not think about anything else. But so when I was little, I didn't understand what was going on. Like I remember we picked her up from the hospital, but I didn't really get it. Like I really didn't know why, and I didn't really. She never like told me about it because I was a kid. Like so I was there, but I didn't know anything was going on. And I said all my sisters knew because the one that was closest to my age was 14 when I was born. So my parents were, I mean, they thought that my mom thought she was going through menopause. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where it was at. And so my parents would come to my school stuff, right? And they'd be like, are those your grandparents? No, that's my mom and dad. Like, they were just older. You know what I'm saying? They were older. And so, I can remember. This is the stupidest story. I like never. I don't think I've ever talked about this on live before, but I'm gonna do it now. Derail his story right between. He's gonna say something off topic, and then I'm gonna go over here. So this is like the stupidest thing. Like I hope you guys are ready for this. So my mom had a prosthetic, and it used to be different than it is now. Like now they use different stuff. Back then it was just silicone, so it was a boob, like, and it had like a little nip on top of it. And I gotta be careful what I say. And then it had like a little part so that way it like sat right, like it had like a little part. I can't believe I'm getting ready to say it. Shit. Let me get some caffeine. But so it ended up that like I was little. No clue what was going on. No clue what my mom was having surgery. No clue. Nothing. Didn't know anything, right? Nothing. Didn't realize she even had it. Like I said, they kept it from me very well. I have to say that. They kept it from me very, very well. And I thought it was a hat. So I put it on my head. I was like, Mom, look. She was like, yeah, that's not it. I was like a baseball cap because it had like the. Will you stop licking my teeth? God, dog's gonna be all caffeinated. He's licking the top of the lid. But yeah, I don't think I'll probably show that story ever again. But so I said I was very young when at that point in time, and then I got older, and when I was around like 6 or 7, somewhere in there, my dad got really sick, right? Like my dad was the breadwinner for the family. Like he was the one that kept it like all together. He had his own business and it was very successful and all this stuff. And I give my mom so much credit. Are always buying the squishy toys at this sorry. Right? Why not? I mean, every time I'm in a bad mood, I'm just like, you know what I mean? That's what they're for. I'll do like random shit with them, like, like make them. Yeah, I can make them do that. Yeah, I'm a boss. Like the stupidest lie there. But so yeah, you guys are getting into like a lot. You guys are gonna hear a lot about like my past. So because I said I don't really talk about like when I was like a kid on here. Like I don't know. I don't like that. I don't know. I just don't. And as I said, my sisters were all like, so I'm sharing with you guys. Like I said, I don't normally don't go too deep with stuff, but like this is this is just kind of part of my who I am, right? So my when I was like 6, right, my dad was on the phone with one of my uncles, and he just stopped. Like he heard him fall. So he called my mom at work, right? And he said, I was on the phone with I'm not gonna say my dad's name, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. But he was like, I was on the phone with Charlie, and something happened. He like, I don't know, I don't know what happened. Like, I think you need to go home and check on him. So she left work and went home and checked on him, and he was laying on the kitchen floor. So she called the ambulance, all this stuff. They did a scan on him, and he had a massive brain tumor. Shimmy over. I'll do it Thanksgiving. I don't give a fuck. But so he had a massive brain tumor, and it was it was bad. Like they were preparing, for him to go to hospice. You know what I mean? So he had a surgery that was I think 12-hour surgery trying to get it out, and they weren't able to get it. So they ended up, like I said, I was a kid. Like I really didn't get what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, so all this stuff was going on, and I give my mom so much props now that I'm older, because I never once seen her break down and cry. I never once she gave me as normal a life, and I appreciate that. And now that I'm older, like I didn't realize, like I never. She went through breast cancer. I never seen her cry. She didn't even talk to me about it. I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Everything with my dad. Like they kept it from me as much as possible. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I knew something was going on, but like I didn't get it, right? So he had like this massive brain tumor. They couldn't get it. So he ended up like he God, why am I getting all these requests right now? I'm not doing all that. I'm not doing all these battles. Yeah, turn off my battles. Yeah, damn, turn off. But so it ended up that like they brought me in because I'm only like 6 years old, right? He said, just let me go. He said, I can't handle it. They said, we're going to do another one. We're going to go back in and we're going to try to get it. And he said, no. He said, just let me go at this point. They predicted that if he didn't have it taken out, he would live about 6 weeks. If he had to take it out, he would maybe have 6 months, possibly more, right? So they brought me to the hospital, right? And like I said, I really never get into these stories, but so my sister's ex-husband brought me to the hospital to go see him. And I remember when they went in, because my family has a sense of humor. They had a jewel on it, like his head was all wrapped up. It looked like a turban, like we had a sense of humor about stuff. And I can remember sitting there talking to him, and and I didn't realize at the time, but they brought me in the hospital to try to convince him to do the next surgery because he still had a kid that was young. So after I came in, he decided to do the surgery. They were able to get the surgery done, and they removed it, and it was about the size of a golf ball. Like it was a massive brain tumor. It was massive, and he wasn't able to go back to work. So my mom ended up. I didn't see her much after that because she was. And keep in mind, like I'm gonna say this too. This is stupid. I hate saying this. My dad was not a nice person. He was not a nice person. Like he was very abusive to us. Like just very abusive. And I understand like how he was raised. Like he was raised in the depression, so he was beat. Like he was beat by his dad. So he always thought that was the way you raise kids. Like there's a certain psychology behind like why people think like do what they do. You know what I'm saying? Like people are like okay, like now people are like no spanking kids. Like at one point in time, it was thought like if that's how you taught kids to do stuff was to like beat them. So I said my dad was very abusive. He was not a nice person at all. Like he was not a good person to be around. And so then my mom ended up going to work. And she worked like three jobs, right? Like she worked at a bank, and then she worked at another bank, during the nights, and then she was a seamstress on the side, so she would make wedding dresses, and she had all these people come over the house, and it was like these beautiful dresses, and she was really talented with it and all this stuff. But so I didn't see her much, and then I was stuck with my dad because he couldn't go back to work. So then he was the one that was keeping an eye on me. I hate talking about this shit. You got me started. I hate talking about it. Now I got to get it out to start talking about. But like, so the problem was, now I'm stuck with my dad, who's in recovery, right? My sisters don't live there. It's only me and him. And he's still very mean. He's still very abusive. Nobody's there to stop him. He's the one that's supposed to be raising me. There were days he was a drinker. He was a big drinker before, like they told him he couldn't drink after the surgery. They actually, and once he got out of surgery, they put him in hospice, and then they took him back out of hospice. Like he literally went back and forth in hospice like 5 times. Like I'm not even making this shit up. Like I mean, like you know what I'm saying? Like which is very rare, but he did it somehow. And so I keep putting my makeup on, man. Fuck, I'm getting all distracted. So, but when I was little, I said he would forget me a lot. So like, he would go out, and like I would sit on my front porch because the door was locked, and he didn't remember that I was coming home from school, and he was like maybe at the bar or at the casino or out with my aunt or something. And so the neighbor felt bad for me because I would just sit outside for like hours. Like I would take books with me, extra books with me to school just because I knew he might not be home. And I didn't have a key to get in the house because I was so young. And the neighbor felt bad for me, so she would come in and like she'd make me sandwiches and like let me watch TV and shit. But he would do that a lot. Then I got to the point where I left a window unlocked, and so I would go on the back porch and I would crawl through the kitchen window so I could get in the house when he was home. And that happened a lot. And he was awful. He was awful. He was an awful, awful human being. Like he was just awful. Like he was awful. He was so mean and nasty, and like just he would get mad and just say like the nastiest stuff. And like he just like gave up. It was like he just gave up. Like he was, you know what I'm saying? Like he just gave up. Like life was done. Like you know what I mean? Like he didn't care, and he was nasty. Like he was a very, very mean guy. And so it ended up. I'll be real. When he passed away, I was 26 when he passed away. I keep in mind I was 6 when this first happened. He lived for 20 years. So just because doctors say something, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be right about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because he lived 20 fucking years. But, and I'll be real, when my dad died, I did not shed a tear. I had nothing. Nothing. Yeah, they met him borrow and enjoy his company. I like, dude. He one time. I can remember this when I was little too. Like I said, I didn't understand a lot of what was going on, right? The borrow enjoy his company. No, you probably wouldn't. Like, he was an asshole. Like, he was an asshole. I mean, he had a sense of humor. You might like him at the bar, but he. So I can remember, like, after the brain surgery, they told him you can't drink anymore. Like, no more drinking. Period. Right. So he came home, was recovering. Guess what he decided to do? He drank a 12 pack one night, right? And I can remember him getting up. Oh, God, man, I've never shared this shit on. He ended up getting up and falling on his face on the floor. We smell her, right? But he fell on the floor and he hit his nose, and his nose started bleeding. And my mom had to help him up off the floor. And I was like I said, I didn't really get what was going on. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't really get it. And I said, I give my mom a lot of props now that I'm older, because like she kept it. Like, I didn't know. Like, I wasn't. I didn't know. So, but then I was stuck with my dad, and I said he was an asshole. He literally said, like, I'm not even gonna get into shit that he said to me. Like, he told me at one point in time that he wished that they had not, they the A word me, that they had chosen not to have me. Like, he was very verbally abusive, like, very nasty person. Like, and I said when he passed away, I didn't shed a tear. I went to the funeral. I didn't shed a tear. Didn't, like, honestly, like, I'll be real. I said my dad grew up in the Great Depression, so I understand there was a way of doing things, right? He was one of 11 children. Because that's what, birth control wasn't a thing back then, right? So this is how different the world is now. He lived on a farm. Back then, there wasn't spay and neutering, right? You had to have a cat in a farm because it would keep the rats away from all the stuff, right? Had to have a cat. Well, cats reproduce. So guess what? My dad's job was to take the kittens, bag them up with one of my uncles, bag them up, and go drop them. Put a rock in the bag and drop them in the creek. And he did that as a kid. Like, what? What? No wonder he was a fucking asshole. You know what I'm saying? Like, no wonder. The way that my parents met fucks me up. Like, my mom was at a bar, and some dude wanted to go talk to her, right? And was on his way to go talk to her, and my dad seen it, and he decided he was going to hit this dude over the head with a bottle in the bar because he wanted to go talk to my mom. And somehow my mom didn't take that as a red flag. Like, somehow she was like, this is the one. Like, he busted a beer bottle over something. That wasn't like a red, that's a red flag, like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? That's a red flag. Like a big red flag. Like, but my mom was great. And I said when I was, and then my mom passed away when I was 28. And that, like, oh my God, I can't even talk about that. Can't even get it. Can't even get into it. Because, like, it was bad. I'm very, very close to my mom. Love my mom. Very, stop. But so that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Still a tough one, but that was a tough one. It's 2008. Well, I'm crying about it now. But so, I mean, it was a tough one. Guy hit with a beer bottle and now I do that. Like that. My bad. But so, it just, like I said, it was bad. I wasn't here. My mom got really sick. I knew she was really sick. And I was naive and I thought, well, she beat cancer once. She'll beat it again. You know? I love BBWs, right? Me too. But, so, I just, I just thought she was going to get better. And so I had gone, my best friend had moved to Colorado, and I've been out there a couple times, and I found tickets online, and it was like just cheap tickets. So I bought them to go away. The $70 fine, they never go. Yeah, I hate crying online. I feel like an asshole. Um, I don't really cry online. I'm like a big crier, like, and so I gave her a hug before I left. And I was late because my ex-husband didn't show up on time to pick up the kids. I hugged my mom, and I don't remember what I said to her, but she said, go have fun, I'll see you when you get back. And I lived with her at the time, and my kids lived with her at the time. And so I was in Colorado, and I was spending time with my friend a whole bit. The Wednesday that I left Wednesday morning. Wednesday night, my mom went in the hospital, and nobody called me to tell me or nothing that she was in the hospital. And then they called me Friday night. So I know, I'm just not, I don't like to do it on live, because they said I'm not that type of person that sits on live and like cries and stuff like that. It's just not my thing. I don't like doing that. I don't know, like being vulnerable around people, like something like that. Uh, so Friday night, I'd left Wednesday. She went in the hospital Wednesday night. Nobody called me. Friday night, they called me, right? It was like late, like 3 a.m. I picked up the phone, and they said she was in the hospital for, like I said, she was really sick. I knew she was really sick. She couldn't get upstairs, go to bed. She had a hospice bed. Like, I knew she was sick. But, so they called me Friday night, and they said she's in the hospital, but they think she's going to go home probably Tuesday. And I said, okay. I said, well, okay, keep me updated. Like, why didn't you guys call me when she went in? And they said, well, she wanted you to have fun. She didn't want you to worry about it, and she knew that you would come home if you knew. So she just didn't want to tell you. She just wanted you to go home and have fun. So I'm like, okay, so but she's leaving Tuesday. They're letting her go Tuesday. Yeah, the doctor say she should be able to go home Tuesday. And then the next day they called me, and I'm like, wait, like, what's up? Like, how's she feeling today? Blah blah blah. Like I said, I'm sorry being emotional right now. Like I got all into it. I'm sorry. I hope things get. No, I'm fine. Like I'm fine. I'm just telling a story that is. It's an emotional story to me, so it's just, it's, one time you kept on the subject, it has to be, I'm sorry, I don't mean to be a depressing story. But so they called me the next morning, and they were like, Renee, we don't think, the doctor said that they don't think she's going to make it. I said, what do you mean? They just said last night that she was coming home Tuesday. And, so I called the airline, and I made that booked a flight. I paid like a ton of money for a flight that day, and I called them back, and I said, "Hey, tell mom I'm coming in tonight. I'll be in tonight by 11 p.m. Like that was the closest time I could get a flight." And they said, "Renee, she's not gonna make it to 11 o'clock." And I said, no, just tell her. Just tell her. I'll be, like, I'll be home at 11. Like, just tell her I'll be home at 11. And they said, Renee, we don't think she's going to make it another 20 minutes. And so then they called me back about 20 minutes later. And I was in Colorado. And they said that she passed away. And so I lived with her at the time. My kids lived with her at the time. And it was horrible. It was horrible. I don't even know that I remember, like, the airline ride home. I got in at 11 p.m. that night. I went back to the house that I lived in with her. She just wasn't there. She just wasn't there. Keep in mind, it was the day before, or it was the day my dad passed away the day before, or the day after Father's Day. My mom passed away the day before Mother's Day. So I came home, but to nobody. And I kept looking around, just kind of waiting for her to be there somewhere. And then Mother's Day, we ended up out in the funeral home making plans for her. And then, and like I said, guys, I apologize. I normally don't get like this on here. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate you. I normally don't get like this. No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm not like, I'm just talking about shit that, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not like, I'm fine. Like, life is fine. I'm good. You know what I mean? I've got on a subject of talking about like when my mom passed away, and it's like still like, no, 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 I don't know, but like I loved her dearly. Hi, what's going on, Nora? She accepted my weirdness, even though she didn't agree with it. You know what I mean? Like I would show her, I was doing shows at the time, and I would show her pictures. I'm still billing for this. Right? I'll say this is into my insurance company. You're ridiculous. But so yeah, that's my big story. I'm done. I'm done. And then I'm not even gonna get into what happened after that. I have four sisters. There's only two of them I'll ever talk to ever again because they stole. They they took the. It's a whole thing. I ended up one of the they did a lot of dirty stuff to me. Did a lot of really dirty stuff to me after that. Casually insurance. You're ridiculous. You guys actually want to see, hold on a good subject, right? My mom was actually the one that got me painting. I said she always accepted my weirdness. She always, like, I would show her pictures of my shows, and I had a dominatrix come out at a show, and they tied the girl up, and she was like, what does that mean? And I had explained it to her, and she was like, you mean guys pay for that? And I was like, yeah, it's what it's based on, you know? And she was like, what? Okay. Okay, like, she always accepted, she seen pictures from the suspension shows. And she was like, oh my god, Renee. Like, but she always accepted my weirdness. My whole life is burnt out right now, so I can't, like, how about you turn this around? I said, yeah, I need to, like, learn about how to, like, work TikTok. I've been on it, but, like, I don't, like, do silly shit like other people do. So, okay. So here, we'll do this. So they took all my mom's paintings. So they took all my mom's paintings. Which is kind of like really what I wanted. And so I got one. I took this is first side of it. It's like all normal. Put a little burn on it. But this first side is all normal. This is my side. See monster in it. Like really dark clouds above. So this is like one of like my I don't know, like one of my projects. Like one of the things that like if I go lost running. She didn't paint, but she was the one that kind of got it started. So I got other shades running them just collected at this point. Oh, let me turn off my registry. I'll just show you guys. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hold on. Let's turn that off. My YouTube's going down.